Hello everyone, thanks for stopping back by Wild Bird Creative. We are heading into May, and of course those of you that pay attention to the heavens know that we have a full moon coming up. So this piece has a full moon in it and is all about spring and is very simple. I find that I have had a hard time coming to my work table and getting things done. I've had a lot of other things that need doing and my mind is just scattered. So this is really easy. I've got my composition notebook here, the easiest way to do things because you don't feel like you have spent a ton of money on a beautiful journal or stack of paper, and then you feel everything you make is kind of bad and you've wasted it and you've ruined the album, you've ruined it just by trying. So a composition notebook is the answer for that because you can get them anywhere. You may very well have one that your children have cast off. If not, check your local supermarket or dollar store and just grab one. They're perfectly fine to work in. I mean, I've done a number of things. I'll show you anything later. I don't want to get distracted here. Anyhow, this is just a piece of newsprint that I did a print on. And then I've got a scrap that I found. And I just did a little bit of a moon. And I made it kind of pink just so that it would stand out a little more than just a plain old white moon. And we'll just put this right up there. And again, this was just a scrap that had been lying around for an awfully long time. I never really felt like the colors fit what I wanted, and voila, today they do. They're perfect for what I want to create. So I've got the background, and I've got this scrap of paper. And earlier this week, I was just doodling, and I made, a little bouquet of flowers. Just something fun. I had used some, just some watercolors to make some blobs. And then after it had dried, I decided I would see what came out as I doodled. And I am going to put this so that it is right up against our moon, as if you're looking through things. You're out in your garden. It's a beautiful warm spring night and you are just enjoying it. Let's put a little bit more under here. There we go. And I've got a scrap of, from my day planner, just where I tore something out, just another scrap. That seems to be the theme here today. Scraps are great. You never know when you're going to have one that you're just in love with and you're so glad you've saved it. And it works perfectly in what you're trying to do. Let's see, let's just peel this up and straighten it out a little bit. Same thing down here, just scoot it over. There we go. And that just gives me just some interest, just something different on the edge. Then I have this little house, little home sweet home from The Moon and the Maker, which I will put the link down below so that you can get one of her books. She has several. It's moonandthemaker.com. And I have a tea bag tag. Talking to plants is one way of talking directly to the spirit. Rosemary Gladstar. And I'm just going to put that right there. Let me make sure I put my lid onto my glue stick. And then I think all I'm going to do is just turn this and just do some quick scribble writing. And again, just think your thoughts and let your fingers move as they want. It just adds a little bit more. I'll do it down here in the very corner. Let's see, can I get that in there for you? Yep, there we go. And I'm just holding it way at the end so that my hand is moving nice and loosely. And there we go. And that has a little bit of sparkle to it, so it's nice. And the moon has a little bit of a sparkle to it. And everything is done. I mean, 6 minutes. Granted, I already had this made. This was a scrap. This was a scrap. Finding my little house took a while. That was a hard one because I knew what I wanted, but I wasn't sure where it was because I have not been good about cleaning up my studio. Like I said, I'm just kind of not in the doldrums, but I'm definitely not on my game when it comes to being neat and tidy right now. But here you go. Let me show you some of the other things here. I've done double page spreads. I've done singles. Just experimenting. This was all found items, and I just used an ink pad and saw how they made wonderful little marks and details. As you can see, there's nothing fancy about this. It is all just fun and games. And that brings us to this one. And now we are done, and I hope you have a composition notebook that you can grab. If not, grab a piece of copy paper. It doesn't matter what you use what you have, and get creative. Just get started. Be tidier than I am. That will help you. I really, really need to clean things up. It's time for a good spring cleaning here. But I hope that you have a wonderful week. I hope that your month of May starts off and is delightful. Be kind to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. And thanks for stopping by. Wild Bird Creative.